So we move on to the next semi-final action in the men's 100 meters. The third semi-final in the men's 100 meters is on. Again, Nigeria in there with Chidera Ezioko.
Hot favorite for this one.
Zimbabwe's Chuma Methembe. There's Ghana's Joseph Paul Amoa. Bradley Nkwana from South Africa. Lubatlangmo Kevin of Botswana. Kosi Medad Nayo from Togo. There's Gary Bibi from Mauritania, or Mauritius rather. And there's Senegal's Mamadou Fall Sarr in this particular race.
I think this is the toughest of all the semi-finals because Chidera Eziako is in there. Joseph Paul Amoa is in with a shout. Bradley Nkwana from South Africa is a top dog on this race. And also Botswana's Lubatlangma is in there. It's going to be very, very tough. This will be too tight to call. Hopefully we'll have a good time. And the two automatic slots with one fastest qualifier to get to the final.
Let's see who will make it into the finals in the men's 100 meters CAA Africa Athletics Championship. Accra hosting Africa. These are the fastest men. Semi-final 3. Joseph Paul Amoa in there for the host Ghana. Nigeria's Chidera Ezioko. Zimbabwe Chuma is in there as well for Zimbabwe. South Africa have got Bradley Nkwana. Botswana, Togo, Senegal all repping.
And the runners get into the blocks on their marks. Who's going to win this? It promises to be tight. And here in the commentary position, we can feel the adrenaline racing through our pulses. Set.
And they are off. A good start there for Nigerians.
Eziako together with Joe Paul. Joe Paul and it's Joe Paul Amoa.
Joe Paul Amoa together with Ezioko. Chidera of Nigeria, the first two.
And that looked like a comfortable qualification. Neil was in charge of that race. Didn't look at stress, didn't look under duress. Just ran his race, executed it perfectly. Got to the finish line just in time. Leaning at the tape. And just look at how he got out of the blocks. Dry face was good. It was all even at this point. And then the afterburners coming. Started to peel away Eziako. But Joe Paul stayed with him and went a notch further, right around the 80-meter mark, crossed the line with room to spare.
Absolutely. So Joseph Paul Amoa together with Nigeria's Chidera Ezioko picking up the first two spots in this semi-final encounter.
They asked for the support and there they have it. A partisan crowd, one that has shown their weight behind Adu Rashid Saminu, Adwin Gadai, and Joseph Paul Amoa, the captain of Team Ghana for this championship. Joe Paul is on standby to have a conversation with Joel Champon. He had spoken about the fact that he wants to medal. He hasn't medaled in the 100 meters in many, many years. He finally wants to get that done at the African Athletics Championships. He will do it. He wants to do it.
Your attention, please. The following athlete to come down to meet the protocol.
All right, I've got the captain of Ghana here. Congratulations, JP.
Thank you.
All right, what's the plan? We see two of you through to the finals.
Race by race, every time. Keep it. First round, take care of
take care of the semis, and then go to the finals, and we do what we do. Try to go on the podium. Is the goal staying here? Say it again. Is the goal staying in Ghana? That's the goal. That's the goal. We want to keep the gold here. So, I mean, what should we expect also in the other, competitions, 4x100 and a host of them? You being the captain of the side. I want us to finish at 100, but we have very high hopes for the relays and the 200 as well. So we want to take it race by race, and then when we get to the relay, we take care of that too. Before you go, anything you want to tell Ghanaians who are not here, who've been supporting you and everything? We're here to give our best. We love competing at home. We saw what happened at the African Games. We came out here, used the energy in the stadium to get some medals. So we love to compete here. So we want to say thank you for coming to the stadium, and we're here to give our best. All the best. Thank you.
Paul Amoa is already looking forward to the 4x100. And he spoke about the fact that he wants to be on the podium. Very soon we'll have some medal presentation. But to give you an idea of what is coming up, the women's 400 meters. Also happening at the moment, the men's long jump. This is the women's 5,000 meters that happened on day one by Rwanda. Ethiopia came second. I beg your pardon, Ethiopia came third. The senior vice president of the Confederation of African Athletics, Jackson Tuwe, General retired Jackson Tuwe, he is also the president of Athletics Kenya. He has handed the bronze medal to Ethiopia.
Second, silver medal.
The silver medal is going to Djibouti.
Hassan Samia.
They were successful winning the silver medal in the women's 5,000 meters. Many people do not want to be told that it was a shocker to have Rwanda finish ahead of Ethiopia and Kenya. But from the perspective of a layman, the perspective of someone who has often seen long-distance events to be dominated by Kenya and Ethiopia, that victory by Rwanda will always be considered a shocker.
Médaille d'or, champion d'Afrique pour le 5000 mètres femmes, représentant le Rwanda.
Your new women's 5,000 meters champion is from Rwanda. She was perfect. She executed her race so well. When it mattered most, she made sure that she won it. Now we are about to take the national anthem of Rwanda.
General Jackson
Lane crossed the finish line at 23.25, followed by Samia Hassan of Djibouti. Senior Vice President for that matter, Jackson Tuwe, General retired, having a photo session with the athletes. Rwanda in 1, Djibouti in 2, Ethiopia in 3. The fans are glued to the field and the tracks, enjoying the multiple events that are happening simultaneously. The women's 400 meters up next.
Mustafa Ahmed from Egypt, Billy Yakub from Cameroon, and Island Slim of South Africa. They come down to this protocol for the medal ceremony.
It's a men's long jump. Happening simultaneously with the women's 400 meters, which is about to get underway. Kenya, Ghana, Kenya, Egypt, Ethiopia, Burundi, Botswana, Nigeria. And it is Algeria, a legitimate jump. Joel Champon is standing by with a new 5,000 meters gold medalist to take her first words after that victory on Tuesday.
Okay, so I have here the first gold medalist in this competition, Imani Zambai from Rwanda. From the streets of Kigali, you came to Accra, you saw, you conquered. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tell us, how did it go for you?
Yeah, I'm so good. I'm so excited. I'm so happy because when you was win the less, exactly you can happy to get a gold medal. Yeah.
So what's the target for you from here to the world, or what else?
Yes, my target is to be the champion in the world. Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Women's 400 meters. On the blocks. And off they go. The outer lane is occupied by Nigeria's Jacinta Lawrence, with Botswana's Kenekai Batinani in lane 7. There's Sibiri from Burundi, in there as well. And Egypt's Mohamed Abdul, she is currently leading the race with Ethiopia's Ayaba Ali Ahmed. Ali Ahmed has come to win it, with Mohamed Abdul coming second. The women's 400 meters.
Clearly a speed endurance race. You could see the lactic acid kicking in the last 100 meters. She looks exhausted, but I'm sure she will smile at the prospect of being in the final. First position, Ajaba Ali Ahmed from Egypt. She's done it. She had the grit to nail it in the last 50 meters. So impressive performance. I'm sure it will be far off the African record, which is 50.28 seconds. But we'll have confirmation of the time soon. And maybe we'll have a surprise. The world record is a staggering 47.6 from Marita Koch. I think that's one of the longest standing world records. And hopefully this is lining up to be a wonderful final in the women's 400 meters.
Medal ceremony up next.
Third, bronze medal representing Cameroon,
Billy Jospin Takogum.
second, silver medalist representing Egypt,
Deuxième, médaillé d'argent représentant l'Égypte,
Mustafa Hamid.
Premier, médaille d'or représentant la République sud-africaine, champion d'Afrique du lancer de poids homme.
First, gold medalist, African champion for shot put man representing the Republic of South Africa,
Island Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise up for the national anthem of the Republic of South Africa.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever si vous le pouvez pour l'hymne national de la République sud-africaine.
Vice President of World Athletics and the Confederation of
Them
African
for
Athletics,
photo session.
for the presentation of the men's.
Félicitations aux vainqueurs. Nos remerciements à la voix du général Toué, vice-président de la World
Billy
Athletics.
Jocelyn, Cameroon, with the bronze medal. Mustafa Amir of Egypt, silver medal. And Aiden Smith, South Africa, the gold medal. The women's 400 meters.
Mali Viljoen in there for South Africa, and she's a medal hopeful, and we spoke to her after the race yesterday, after the heats, and she promised a spectacular performance, and so away they go. Women's 400 meter semi-final, and they get onto the straight. The stagger is already starting to unfold. Well timed by Viljoen. She has it under control. She's already closed up the stagger on Botswana. Getting to the top end. Looks like she's timed it to perfection. Does she have the legs for the final 100? And it's unfolding as they get into it. Who takes first spot? And the endurance starting to set in. Is Mali Viljoen, as she promised, has delivered, has the race under control, and eases up at the finish line. Great race, qualification secured. South Africa look like they have another medal coming their way.
Those two index fingers pointing to the skies were a testament of the hard work she's supposed to be here. In that final 30 meters from the home straight, she had the race under control and made sure she crossed the finish line first. Aiden Smith is standing by. Hopefully this will be an interview that will not cost her online.
All right, guys, so I have Aiden Smith here with me. He threw 20.01. I think this season you've gone beyond 20.10, right? What was holding you back?
I just think it was a bit of cramping up in the circle and stuff, so I was just a bit tired, but that's about it.
And also we saw you dominating Botswana in the universities. Really, what is the focus this time?
This year it's just trying to get over that 21 meters and get the average over there. So I think I'm going to regroup a bit and then get it over there.
All the best, Jason.
Thanks, you appreciate it.
The third 400 meters event is about to start. Obaken of Botswana. Ghana has Ajiman Florence. Ethiopia, represented by Janet Ayali.
Kambaruka Obakeng in there for Botswana. Well, so Janet Ayali from Ethiopia, Shida Lenny from Uganda, and we have Obakeng from Botswana. in your shot at the moment. She will be in lane 5 for Botswana. So there we have the list. Esther Ocon definitely will be in the mix in the final 100. So of course the first two automatically to qualify for the final fastest loser in third place will join them. We don't have official confirmation of the times yet, so we don't know which of the heats is faster. But into the blocks they go.
Set. And the gun goes. They've been asked to come back.
You hardly see a false start in the 400 meters, but definitely somebody there was too eager. Hopefully it's not a disqualification if it's within the limits.
Minglish of Zambia. Is she the one in trouble?
Yeah, camera is scanning.
Janet Ayale. Florence Ajiman.
Can't be too sure. Hopefully it's just a green.
Janet Ayale. Nidi Minglish.
The nerves are starting to show. It's a semi-final, and a ticket to the final definitely on the horizon. The adrenaline will be buzzing for these 400-meter athletes as we await
Monica Akulo of Uganda. Janet Ayale, she's in lane 1. Three of the women's 400 meters.
Semi-final 3.
A place for a final. The green card is out. This suggests that it wasn't their fault and that they have an opportunity of competing. Lane 1, Janet Ayale. Lane 2, Shida Lene of Uganda. Nidi Minglish of Zambia. Lane 4, Ajiman Florence. Lane 5, Obakeng Kamburuka of Botswana. Esther Okong of Nigeria. She's in lane 6. And lane 7 is Monica Akulo of Uganda. Set. And off they go. They've been asked to come back again. These were some of the incidents witnessed on day 1. The women's 100 meters, where one of the athletes got stuck to her blocks when her colleagues were flying to the finish line.
I very much doubt that
it was Ghana's Dakwa, who unfortunately got stuck to the block. It's unclear if we are going to see another green card or it will be a red card this time around. We have Nigeria's Esther Ocon.
Sometimes it could be a result of an electronic problem with the starting block, and I think that's what's being adjusted.
Clearly, that was what was spelled to the athletes. Beware of the blocks. A simple touch could give an indication of a quick reaction than required. Florence Ajiman. Another green card.
Yeah, they are clear to go.
Another opportunity for all the athletes to start. This means that they are all still in contention for a place in the final of the 2026 Africa Athletics Senior Championships. They have finished the first two And D3 is the semi-final He3 of the women's 400 meters. Esther Ocon, running out of lane 7, is already in an early lead. And she has Monica Akulo of Uganda, who is closing in on her. Botswana's Obakeng has brought herself into the conversation and she is taking the bend with ease. She is controlling that. Ghana's Florence Ajiman is coming. They all head onto the home straight. It is a contest between Obakeng of Botswana and Ghana's Florence Ajiman. Esther Ocon is following closely in third place. It is Obakeng of Botswana and Ghana's Florence Ajiman, the first two in He3 of the women's 400 meters semi-final.
Well, that was impressive from Obakeng. I mean, the long looping stripes reminding us of Shoni Wilamibo, and the way she just did it, had that race under control. But big shout outs to Ghana's Florence Ajiman. Never in the running, but timed the race to perfection. Excellent performance, and she does deserve that ticket into the final. So great race. Time to be confirmed shortly, but I mean, very, very impressive. I was a bit surprised about Nigeria's Esther
Ocon.
Yeah, she had left it too late, had too much to do in the final 100 meters. She just didn't have the legs.
She actually opened the gap. She was followed closely by Monica Akulo of Uganda, but Obakeng from Botswana had the endurance, had the pace at the bend, and she was able to run through. Now is the men's long jump. The jump has been deemed to be illegal. The men's 400 meters will soon be up. But before that, we have the men's long jump. That is an illegal jump. It wouldn't be counted. We also have the final result for the men's javelin.
At the first place,
which is ACCRA of the decathlon.
And now on the track, hit number 2.
As mentioned, the rest of the continent has assembled in Accra for the 2026 edition of the Africa Athletics Senior Championship. This is the 24th edition of the competition that began in 1979. The man who was voted to leave the governance of the sport in the continent just a couple of hours passed away. Boone Kalkawa, President of the Confederation of African Athletics. We acknowledge his passing. A towering figure in the development and growth of athletics in the continent. An unfortunate moment for the family of athletics in the continent and the rest of the world. Long jump is currently ongoing. It is happening simultaneously with the other track events. The men's 200 meters. Will be up later in the day. But at the moment is the long jump and the men's 400 meters. Samson Nathaniel of Nigeria will not start. And Morocco's Walid El Busari is also not starting. Officials and technicians ensuring the landing surface is perfect for these athletes who are currently participating in the men's long jump. Uganda call for applause. Cheer me on. Let me take my strides. Let me fly. And it is illegitimate, will not be counted. He asked for applause, he got the applause, but the jump was not perfect. Wherever you're joining us from, this is the University of Ghana Stadium Africa Athletics Senior Championships. It's about 8 p.m. in Nairobi, 17 minutes away. About 6 p.m. in Cairo, 6 p.m. in South Africa, 6 p.m. in Botswana, but it's 4 p.m. in Accra. About 4 athletes have all been unsuccessful with their jump.
So ongoing still is the long jump final for the men.
Week 2 of the men's 400 meters. Frederick Mendy, Mali. Kiprotich Calvin, Kenya. Central African Republic is represented by Elvis Gasset. Blessed Junior Owusu from Ghana.
He's one of Ghana's junior athletes in this championship.
Leaford Zuze, he's from Zimbabwe. Justice Oratel, Botswana. Rashid Mamedi, Morocco. And Sikiru Adeyemi of Nigeria.
Very, very tight run we have on our hands in this particular semi-final encounter in the 400 meters. We have some crack names in here. I've got my eyes though on the young Ghanaian prodigy, Blessed Owusu Jr., one of the junior athletes in a senior high school in Ghana who have been given a chance to partake in this championship.
Justice Oratile in the comes with a lot of experience. He was at the World Relays. He ran in the heats for that 4x400 meter team that almost took down the world record. He was replaced in the final by Lesile Teboho, who's not here. Another absentee from this particular race, Muzala Samukonga. He was spearheading the 400 meter start list prior to the tournament. He wasn't able to make it, but he's in some fine form at the moment. In his absence, I think Justice Oratile starts as favorite for this one. This season, we've already had some cracking sub 44 meter times.
And we are underway already in this 400 meter semi-final clash. Mendy, Calvin, Elvis Kaseb, Owusu Blessed, Leaford Zuzu, Oratile, Rashid, and of course Adeyemi.
Oratile looks like he's in the lead already at the 200 meter mark. Has closed up the stagger on his outside and is coming through. Three of them away and clear coming into the final 100. This is going to be a cracker, but I think Justice Oratile from Botswana has this under control. He's coming under immense pressure on his inside. Zuze Leaford from Zimbabwe, but Oratile controls the race all the way to the finish line, and he doesn't look like he's broken a sweat. Absolutely. Botswana will have two representatives in the final.
Very confident young man. Botswana is Oratile picking it and making it to the finals. Owusu Blessed came in fourth, and that's not bad for a junior athlete. Finishing fourth in the semi-finals of the African Championship.
It looks like if we are to go by the ranking of the semi-finals, Botswana look likely to pick 1-2 in the final. Looks like a gold and silver medal await them, but we are yet to see what's going to happen in the third semi-final, which is also absolutely stacked. Some big names in there. It's going to be a real cracker. Nigeria represented in there as well. Godfred Opoku will be in for Ghana. Yassine Zahum from Morocco will be there. Dennis Hub, Zimbabwe. Emmanuel Fiani is representing Nigeria, and you know he's coming with some top quality in the one-lap race.
I think I need to take you people through the pronunciation of Nigerian names. It is Efani.
We need some special lessons, that's for sure. I do not know the connection between yourself and Nigeria, though. I want to know.
It's Efani.
I want to know. Efani. All right. That will be his 3 in the semi-finals in the 400 meters.
The outer lane will be occupied by Haron Adole of Uganda, with Ofai Emmanuel in lane 7. Dennis Hove of Zimbabwe will be in lane 6, with Yassine Zahoumi of Morocco in lane 5. Godfrey Opoku from Ghana will be in lane 4. He will have Abu Sani next to him. Zambia Patrick Nyambe is in lane 2 with Umuka Kenneth of Uganda. So 2 Ugandans in heat 3 of the men's 400 meters. The long jump is still ongoing. As we continue to pile up the results of the various disciplines. Heat 3 of the men's 400 meters.
We will have Umuka Kenneth of Senegal, Zambia's Patrick Nyambe, again Senegalese in there in Abu Sane in lane 3.
The athletes are set. Godfrey Opoku in your shot. Morocco, represented by Yassine Zahoumi.
He was and has been impressive in this for some time. Let's see if he can lay down a marker.
Zambia, Patrick Nyambe. Senegal, Umuka Kenneth. Uganda,
Kenneth indeed from Uganda. Umuka Kenneth from Uganda.
Abu Sane is from Senegal. Nigeria is in lane 7. Lane 6 will be occupied by Dennis Huff of Zimbabwe. They are on their blocks. Who will react quicker? Who will have the endurance to see it through? From the back straight to the bend to the home straight. These men are hoping to be in there. The outer lane is occupied by Uganda's Haron Adole. And he is taking the bend successfully, and he's finally on the back straight. There they take a bend again to the home straight. And he has Nigeria's Ofanye Emmanuel, who is a threat. Zimbabwe's Dennis Huff says no. Zahoumi Yassine is in there. The home crowd is cheering Godfrey Opoku to be part. However, it is Uganda's Haron Adole who crosses the finish line first, followed by Nigeria's Ifeanyi Emmanuel. Zimbabwe, Dennis Hoff is the champion of this 400 meters event for men. He took his bend right. A perfect start that he had, went on the back straight, close in during the final bend before the home straight. He had the energy to see off this race, and that is the third and final heat in the men's 400 meters semis. Long jump is happening, discus about to happen, the hammer throw as well. It's a hammer throw for women. A medal ceremony. Bronze medal is going to Obiageri Amechi of Nigeria.
Silver medalist representing Nigeria.
Discus women
Oladipo.
happened on day one. Silver medal is also going to Nigeria. Divine Oladipo.
First gold medalist, African champion for discus women, representing Cameroon.
Divine Oladipo. And is a gold medalist from Cameroon, Nora Atim Money. She won the women's discus on the opening day. Medals being presented by the Chief Executive Officer of one of the leading sponsors of this event, Piva Beverages, Mr. Ajay. He's not just only thrown his financial support, but he's also pumped in lots of resources to ensure Ghana successfully holds the rest of the continent. Thank you, Piva. Take the national anthem.
Félicitations aux vainqueurs et nos remerciements à Monsieur Frank Adje Mensa,
Congratulations, ladies.
directeur de Piva Ghana Limited. Fin de la cérémonie de médailles.
Proud moment for these athletes. It's a joy to behold. You are the reason your national anthem is sung across the rest of the continent. There's no better moment to be proud of yourself than that. Women's hammer throw is currently ongoing. Team Nigeria.
One of our sponsors for this African Championships in Angola.
Women's hammer throw is on. The women's 100 meters hurdles are getting ready.
That's the finals. And that obviously will be a very interesting run or event we have on our hands here on day 2 of this championship. I say so clearly for obvious reasons.
And the counting sister Yvonne Britton is in the final.
The Ghanaian Yvonne Britton would obviously have her eyes on the lady who might be 2 lanes next to her in Nigerian record holder Toby Amusan, who is the main deal in this particular final in the 100 meters hurdles for the women. But with 3 Nigerians in the finals, Janet Sunday of Nigeria alongside Toby Amusan, Nigeria, and Adiobi, she'll also be in the final. So 3 Nigerians, 1 from Senegal in Safiatou Boy, Zimbabwe's Miller Ashley, there's Madagascar's Sidoni also in there alongside Cote d'Ivoire's Katouan Sarah Onela Fofana. Finals for the women's 100 meters hurdles.
Hammer throw. As you enjoy the moment of the hammer throw from the women, the women's 100 meters hurdles will be up soon. Ghana's Yvonne Britton crossed the line at 13.47. Sunday Janet of Nigeria, the 13.71. And Fofana Kutwan of Cote d'Ivoire crossed the finish line at 13.95. Toby Emusan, who has previously done 12.12, crossed the finish line at 12.81. And she was followed by Zimbabwe's Ashley Miller, who did 13.12, with Madagascar's Fiadant Sidoni, who did 13.19. Heat 2 of the women's 100 meters hurdle had the fastest times. The 3rd place finished in the women's 100 meters hurdles by Fiadant Sidoni is even faster than the heat 1, which was 1, with a time of 13.47 seconds. And there they line up, there they come.
That is Fofana Onelia Sarah of Cote d'Ivoire. She is in lane 1.
Janet Sunday.
Janet Sunday.
Nigeria, represented by
99, representing Ghana.
Adaobi Tabubu.
Britain Heaven.
Adaobi
In the 4, representing Madagascar with big 5-1-1.
And next is Ghana's Yvonne, who has just run onto position. Yvonne Britain.
She crossed the finish line at 13.47 during the hitch.
In leg 5, bib 591, representing Nigeria.
And that is the main lady in here, record holder, Tobi Amusan of Nigeria.
Lane 6, bib 800.
She is in lane 5.
Representing Zimbabwe.
Représentant le Zimbabwe au couloir numéro 6.
Myla Ashley.
Ashley.
In lane 7, bib
From Zimbabwe.
592, representing Nigeria.
It's Ashley Miller.
Représenter le Nigeria au couloir numéro 7.
Adaobi Tabukbo.
Tabukbo Adaobi.
Janet Sunday.
Au couloir numéro 8 pour représenter le Sénégal.
In lane 8, bib 714,
And that's
representing
Safiatou
Senegal.
Boy of Senegal.
Safiatou Boye.
Safiatou Boye. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is she related to John Boyle anyway?
A question for the gods perhaps.
100 meters hurdle, women.
So these are your athletes for the finals of the women's 100-meter hurdles at the CAA Seniors Championship in Accra, Ghana. It's Sarah Onela Fofana of Cote d'Ivoire, Janet Sunday of Nigeria, Yvonne Britain of Ghana, Sidoni of Madagascar, Tobabusan of Nigeria, Mila Ashley of Zimbabwe, Ajobi of Nigeria, and Safiatou Boy of Senegal.
It is the women's 100 meters hurdles final. And Musan on the blocks. Yvonne warming up. Sunday Janet. Safiatou Boy. Mila Ashley. Yvonne Britain. Switched nationality to represent Ghana about 4 years ago.
Senegal Safiatou Boy going through, shaping herself up for what could possibly be a historic 11 or 12 seconds of her career.
11 seconds is a huge ask.
You never know.
Even the world record currently stands at 12.12. It will be a massive headline if anyone is to do sub 12 in the women's 100 meters hurdles here.
I don't think the conditions are right for it. You need a lot to go right for you to get a world record tactically, the wind speed. But when you look at all the variations, it doesn't look like the conditions are right for a world record. However, I'm hoping we'll have a very, very fast time. 12:12 is incredible. I don't think it's going to be repeated in a long time to come. Toby Express is in there, so you know anything is possible.
Athletes being told to be aware of the starting blocks. Fofana in lane 1. Janet Sunday in lane 2. Britain Yvonne, Ghana, lane 3. Sidoni from Madagascar, she's in lane 4. Toby Emusan, lane 5. Mila Ashley from Zimbabwe in lane 6. Adobe Tabugo from Nigeria, lane 7. And Safiatou Boy of Senegal in lane 8.
Et bien sûr, au couloir
Wherever you are joining us from, give us just 5 minutes of your time. It's a moment for these athletes to write their names in glory. A perfect meal being served by the Confederation of African Athletics for the final of the women's 100 meters hurdles. A moment to savor for most of these athletes. Joy to behold. Tobin Emusan expected to dominate this race. Off they go, and they clear the hurdles one after the other. In the outer lane for Fana. Unfortunately, it is Toby Amusan who is leading, with Ghana's Britain following closely. However, Adobe has come in close. Adobe came in close alongside Toby Emusan with Ghana's Britain Yvonne. The two Nigerians celebrate. The skies knew it was always going to be in favor of Toby. But as human as they are, there were moments where they thought they could get it done. They could cross the line before her. But this woman who has made these tracks and this event her playground says even at the world level, I've never been denied the opportunity of dominating. I have set the world record for a reason. I am here again to defend my title, and she has just done that.
And her technique is so brilliant. Look at her lead leg, the way she just strides over the header as if it wasn't there. There was no contest in there for her at all. It was just a matter of she against the clock. So congratulations, Toby Amusan. I think we all expected that to come. But Yvonne Britain for Ghana missed out on a medal, was fourth. Miller Ashley, I think, was second. It wasn't close at all between the first and the second positions. But great race nevertheless.
And strikes.
Trust my team will win this match. I'm scoring 3 own goals. Bubble bet.
Register today on Betano. Bet responsibly. Not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Eko becho ake wobu noni wosumo bekume ejon shikenisa koni lahi sani akaba. Heba moje noni jiji oda ne eji tuebo alo tuefe mu kokobo ofe ni bibi je jale pena
lahi afaba fo jo shishinke jomino ake makwemi hino jodwan.
Good Conduct, Great Life is brought to you by
Indomie.
Tastes great.
More Kivo inside. Kivo Gary Soaking Mix. Taste of Ghana.
Here is soy milk. Which one?
Any's just fine.
Just any soy milk? The trusted quality should be a priority for you and your family. Vitamilk ensures the soya beans are of the highest quality. Vitamilk extracts the milk from the soybean under our advanced technology production process. When it comes to soy milk, my choice is Vitamilk. Freshen up with the goodness of protein and vital nutritional benefits. Vitamilk. It feels good anywhere, anytime. This advert is FDA approved.
across Ghana, in communities big and small, ordinary people are doing extraordinary things. This is the Joy News Impact Makers Awards 2026, celebrating those who are changing lives, shaping futures, and building hope. From Bimbila in the northern region, Faith Jakpasu is transforming classrooms through innovation, inclusive learning, and life-changing initiatives for students, teachers, and vulnerable communities. From Aflao in the Volta region, Felix Akakpo is building schools, supporting students, and investing in the future of an entire community. In health, from Winneba in the central region, Amos Ando is turning his personal battle with sickle cell into a national movement for awareness, prevention, and policy change. From Nkwanta in the Oti region, Bless Lantam is delivering life-changing healthcare to hard-to-reach.
All thanks to God. I don't know what the time is, but I didn't execute no race, but I got the win. That's all that matters, and I'm just looking forward to the next race.
What should we expect from you in most of the races that you'll be participating?
If you know me, you know there's no pressure. One race at a time and let God do his thing.
What should we expect in the relays?
Relays? No, my job here is done. Yeah, no relays for me.
Let's look forward to probably the World Championship and what you have, up your sleeves. This is going to take you a step further, right?
Definitely. The goal is to, get one race in, leading up to a championship. And this is my first season opener in the huddles. And, I'm just looking forward to the next race and then to the end of the season, which is the World Championships.
All the best, Toby Amusa.
Thank you so much.
All right, so that was the world champion. I've got the Ghanaian here. She's not too happy about today, but, barring anything, you did pull up a great performance. Walk me through what happened in the race.
My start was good, so I was happy with the start. Coming out towards the end of the race is where, because of my injury, I haven't been able to get that endurance. So it's just a matter of time. So it's a process, and I'm just trusting the process. So it'll be fine.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And what's the inspiration going forward? Though you hit the header, what's the inspiration going forward?
The main thing is just staying healthy and taking it one race at a time. Like Toby said, just one race at a time. Me focusing on the goal, which is just improving every time. Even though I didn't know what time it was, I feel like it was decent for my circumstances of not being able to get training in. So this is just pure, just going off of just wanting it.
Fatima, one word for the young ladies who are watching you out there.
Just stay disciplined and keep believing.
All the best.
Thank you, Madasi.
Yvonne Britton, with a word of advice to young athletes: remain focused, remain disciplined, and the stage could be yours. Ghana has some of the athletes who participated in the Ashanti Regional Ghana Education Service Athletics Championships here representing the country. Perfect developmental stage for some of these athletes. They will run better, they will run faster, they will acquire new techniques. Hammer throw is on, long jump is equally on.
So ongoing still in your shots is the men's long jump finals. At the same time, we have the hammer throw for the women also ongoing. Day 2 of the CAA championships ongoing still here at the University of Ghana Stadium. The men's long jump finals ongoing. At the same time, we have the hammer throw for the women final also ongoing. And very, very soon on the tracks, we are going to be having the women's 800 meters heat.
Lane 2, Rosemary Chukwuma from Nigeria. Lane 3, Destiny Smith Barnett, Liberia. Lane 4, Miracle Helebube Hezek Chukwu from Nigeria. Lane 5, Herberge Tonjok Kule Kame from Cameroon.
That jump you saw just some few moments ago was 7.13 from Kenya. During my conversation with the president of Athletics Kenya, Jackson Tue, he spoke about the fact that all Kenyan athletes are here to compete and make the country proud. Meanwhile, the women's 800 meters is currently happening. Up next is Ethiopia in the men's long jump final. .800 meters athletes, women, they are on the home straight, getting over the finish line, and they have been signaled that they have one round more. But I'm very certain that you will at least see or have a glimpse of what the women are currently doing before they wrapped up. They are on the back straight now. Men's long jump final, but the women's event is also currently on. as they take the bend for the last bend and eventually on the home straight. It's Ethiopia in 1 and 2, flying up. Liberia is coming closely. It's a men's long jump final, but it's a women's 800 meters final. Bushra is in there, and she has gotten over the finish line with that of Ethiopia. Men's long jump final. Women's 800 meters hit 1 done. Hit 2 about to start. Happening simultaneously with the men's long jump final. A successful jump there. From Namibia.
Please come down immediately to make the protocol for the medal ceremony.
Senegal with a very successful jump.
On your mark.
The men's long jump final. Day of final, long jump final, 100 meters hurdles final, 100 meters women's final, 100 meters men's semi-final. Very soon we'll be having a moment of silence for the late president of the Confederation of African Athletics, a man whose contribution for athletics in the continent is undeniable. His contribution can never be forgotten. Legon Kalkaba passed on a couple of hours ago. Just a few days ago, when member federations of the Confederation of African Athletics assembled in Accra for the World Athletics and CA Council meeting, people had asked, where is Legon Kalkaba, until they were told he is under the weather. Unfortunately, he passed on Wednesday morning. Men's long jump still on. Kenya. Jackson Tue, Senior Vice President of the Confederation of African Athletics. Bao Fuseni, President Ghana Athletics. General Secretary, Confederation of African Athletics Region 2. Lamin Fati, the Chief Executive Officer of the Confederation of African Athletics. And soon, we'll be having a moment of silence for Legon Kalkaba. He's a former president, of African Athletics. The man from Cameroon, the man who has led the governance of athletics in the continent for a while. While it is a sad moment, these athletes are on course to making their countries themselves and their families proud. Hamad Kalkara Malboon was born on November 11, 1950. Born November 11, 1950, Kalkawa passed at the age of 75. He was almost clocking 76. He would have clocked 76 on November 11, 2026. He took over from the and led African athletics. For 23 years, he replaced Lamine Diak as president of CAA, which is the Confederation of African Athletics. Lamine Diak had climbed the ladder to become the president of the International Association of Athletics Federation, which was rechristened World Athletics. From 1970 to 1974, Ahmad Mabul Kalkawa was part of Cameroon's 4x100 meters relay team. He also competed in 100 meters, 200 meters, and long jump. He was highly influential in developing national sports federations in Cameroon and founding the country's baseball and softball federations in 1992. He also led the handball and athletics bodies. A huge football administrator, someone who was committed to the development of different sporting disciplines.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Meanwhile, The long
Your
jump is still on.
Please.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous avons appris avec beaucoup de tristesse le décès du président de la Confédération africaine d'athlétisme, M. Malboum Kalkaba.
We have this morning heard a bad news, very sad news, the dismiss of Hamad Kalkaba Malboum, President of the Confederation of African Athletics.
En cette douloureuse circonstance, les personnalités que vous voyez debout ici vont s'adresser à vous pour quelques mots en la mémoire du président Kalkaba.
In this painful moment, we have some personalities representing athletics which will address you some words in the memory of Hamad Kalkaba Malboum.
Sans plus tarder, je donne le micro aux annonceurs qui vous feront la présentation des personnalités ici présentes.
Parmi les personnalités ici réunies, nous avons la deuxième personnalité de la Confédération africaine d'athlétisme, le général Jackson Toué.
We have General Jackson Toué with us, Vice President of CAA and World Athletics.
Nous avons Monsieur Raoul Chapado, vice-président de la World Athletics.
Mr. Raoul Chapado, Vice President of World Athletics.
Nous avons Madame Ximena Restrepo.
Mrs. Ximena Restrepo, Senior Vice President of World Athletics.
Nous avons la présence de Madame Béatrice Aïkourou, membre du Conseil de la World Athletics.
With us, Mrs. Beatrice Ayikoro, Council Member of World Athletics.
Nous avons, bien sûr, la personnalité qui vient de prendre la parole devant vous, le directeur général de la Confédération africaine d'athlétisme, Monsieur Lamine Fatou.
CEO of the Confederation of African Athletics, with Mr. Lamine Fati.
Nous avons le président de la World Athletics, Lord Sébastien Coe.
President of World Athletics, Lord Sebastian Coe.
Et bien sûr, la présence parmi nous de son Excellence le ministre des Sports du Ghana, l'honorable Kofi Adams.
And His Excellency, the Ministry of Sports of Ghana, Honorable Kofi Adams.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour 1 minute de silence en la personne qui nous a quittés aujourd'hui, le président colonel Hamad Kalkaba Malboum.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us rise up for 1 minute of silence in the memory of Colonel Hamad Kalkaba Malboum, President of the Confederation of African Athletics. Ladies and gentlemen, General Jackson Toué, Vice President of Confederation of African Athletics and World Athletics, to address some words to you.
Thank you very much. The President of World Athletics and all the council members of World Athletics, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say a word or two in remembrance of our brother, our father in CAA. It is with profound sorrow and deep sadness that we have received the news of passing of Confederation of African Athletics President Hamad Kalkaba Malboum. On behalf of the entire council of CAA, I extend our heartfelt condolences to his family, the people of Cameroon, the Confederation of African Athletics, World Athletics,
and the wider global athletics community during this painful moment. President Kalkaba was an exceptional leader whose dedication, wisdom, and passion for athletics greatly transformed and elevated the sport across the African continent. His unwavering commitment to the growth and development of athletics inspired generations of athletes, administrators, and federations. Having served alongside him as CAA Vice President and as colleagues on the World Athletics Council, I had the privilege of witnessing firsthand his visionary leadership, humility, and tireless efforts in championing African athletics on the global stage. Africa has lost a towering sports administrator, mentor, and unifying figure whose legacy will forever remain embedded in the history of athletics. May his soul rest in peace, and may God grant strength and comfort to his family and all those mourning with the family. May God bless, and we say, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, General Jackson Tuwe, Vice President of Confederation of African Athletics and World Athletics. I will now invite the President of...
Distingués invités, mesdames et messieurs, petite cérémonie de commémoration qui prend tout son sens pour notre président qui nous a quittés ce jour. Mesdames et messieurs, une fois de plus, merci.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Mais comme vous le savez tous, si le président était encore là, il aurait souhaité que la fête sportive se poursuive, et elle va se poursuivre. Nous allons continuer la compétition comme prévu.
So if the president was still here, his wish was that the championships continue. So we're going to bring this championships in his memory for a great success for Africa.
DJ Jingle.
Under the sun, feel the fire ignite. Heartbeat drums, let the race take flight. From dusty roads to Olympic lane. Every sky.
Medal ceremony for 100 meters hurdles women.
Cérémonie de médailles pour le 100 mètres femmes.
The medal will be presented by Lord Sebastian Coe, President of World Athletics.
Les médailles seront remises par Lord Sébastien Coe, le président de la Fédération mondiale d'athlétisme de la World Athletics.
Third, bronze medalist representing Nigeria.
Troisième et médaillé de bronze représentant le Nigeria.
Tabugbo Adaobi.
Deuxième et médaillé d'argent représentant le Zimbabwe.
Second, silver medalist representing Zimbabwe, Ashley Miller. First, gold medalist and African champion in 100 meters hurdles women, representing Nigeria.
Première médaille d'or, championne d'Afrique pour la énième fois pour le 100 mètres femmes. Elle a parcouru tout le monde entier pour remporter des trophées représentant le Nigeria, Toby Amusan.
That tap is a perfect indicator of two people who are very familiar with each other when it comes to the podium. Now we take the national anthem of Nigeria.
Congratulations to the winners, and thank you to Lord Sebastian Coe, President of World Athletics.
Proud Nigeria. I cannot count the number of times the Nigerian flag has flown high simply because of Toby, the Express Emerson. Sharing smiles.
It's time to upgrade your viewing experience with Franco Smart Television. Enjoy full HD and 4K Ultra display for clearer pictures, brighter colors, and smarter features. From our 32-inch screen, perfect for your bedroom, to 55, 65, and massive 100 inches for your living room or office. We've got the perfect size and quality. For retailing and bulk purchasing, call the numbers on the screen or visit our website at www.francotrading.com. You can download the Franco Trading app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Franco Television, we've got the perfect size for every room. Franco, home of quality television.
Tasty top. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. The way it enhances the natural aroma.
New aroma.
New taste. Flavor and taste.
FDA Aji Edradia in Kratsui.
Troisième gloire, représentant le Libéria.
In lane 3, representing Liberia, Destiny Smith Barnett. In lane 4, representing Nigeria,
of Liberia. It is Nigeria once again. With Miracle Izechuku. In lane 5 is Cameroon's Kole Itami.
Telma Davis.
Telma Davis.
Representing Côte d'Ivoire in lane 7.
From Côte d'Ivoire is Mamadou Kone.
To represent Senegal in lane 8.
is Ndeye Arame Toure.
C'était la représentation was presentation of the finalists for 100 meters win.
Linda Patrick in lane 1, representing Gabon. Rosemary Chikuma, Nigeria. Destiny Smith, is she destined to make the podium? Miracle, will she need Miracle to make it, or this is the moment where Miracle will require to have her name on the podium? Colin Itami, Cameroon. Telma Davis, Liberia. Mabundu Kone, Ivory Coast. And Ndeye Arame Toure, Senegal. Rosemary Chikuma, the favorite for this. If you saw the heat under summit, you dare not write off any of these athletes who have lined up for the final. It is the finals of the women's 100 meters, and it is the finest of athletes who have assembled here. No error for mistakes. On your shot right now is Rosemary Chikuma, Destiny Smith, Miracle Izechuku. As they walk to the blocks, Linda, Rosemary, Destiny, Miracle, Itami, Telma, Kone Toure. This is the moment they've worked for. This is the moment they want to be on the podium. This is the moment they want to be champions. And off they go. Rosemary Chikuma is leading the race, but she has Telma Davis, who has been in threat. And there they close it. 11.44. It's a close finish, more of a photo finish. We'll soon have a perfect picture as to how they ended it. Rosemary Chikuma, who was expected to win, has won it. Close shave for the Nigerian. Another medal for Nigeria. Out of lane 2. She had lots and lots of threat from Cameroon's Colin Itami, but she was able to finish. It was extremely, extremely close. Looks like a race that needed technique to win.
Well, it was very, very close, but I think the lady from Cameroon, Colette Tame, didn't lean enough.
We go to Joel Echampon, who is currently on standby.
Okay, I've got Rosemary here with me. Rosemary, 11:44.
Yeah, not really what I expected, but I'm okay.
managed to bag the gold.
Exactly. I don't put mind in the time. It's just the execution and winning. That's what's in my head. So the time doesn't matter.
I'm sure going forward you'll better the time, right?
Exactly. I just need to put myself together and go back to my coach, Coach Sheva. Thumbs up for him. He has been the one doing the work. And I'm really grateful to be his athlete and to be in his team. And I'm excited about how this season is going so far.
I mean, finally, before you go, what's the expectation like for you going into other tournaments? There's the Olympic Games coming. There's other, athletics world championships also.
Yeah, I'm working towards my starting blocks, which I know Coach Sheva is actually doing his best. He's actually putting me on how to execute, which I know is actually working. So I'm really prepared and I'm ready. I don't care about the time right now because the wind is minus something. So I'm putting on the, I don't know what to say, but I'm putting on the trust in my coach and his program. So he knows what he's doing. So I'm excited to be his athlete as well.
All right, thank you very much, Rosemary. All the best.
Rosemary, champion of African Athletics Championships 2026, women's 100 meters. With the men's 100 meters, from South Africa, is Bradley Nkona. He's followed by Abdul Razak of Cote d'Ivoire. Abdul Rashid Samino, the defending champion of this event, won it in 2024 when the championship took place in Douala, Cameroon. The home crowd cheers him on. From Zimbabwe is Makarau, a brilliant athlete.
He's been on some big stages, and I think he's gained enough experience. He will be a force to reckon with in this fight.
Team lead for Ghana, Joseph Paul Amoa, emerges from Nathaniel. He is in lane 5. Chidera Isiako of Nigeria won the heat with Abdurrashid Samino. Now, will he win the 100 meters? Emmanuel Eseme, an experienced athlete, a man who has done it on the continental and global stages. He is in Accra. He is on a track where he won the 100 meters in the African Games. Araus Mao of Angola will be in lane 8. Bradley in corner, lane 1. Abdul Razak, lane 2 of Cameroon. Ghana's Abdul Rashid Samino. Karau of Zimbabwe is in lane 4. Joseph Paul Amoa, lane 5. Chidera Isiaka, lane 6. Emmanuel Iseme, lane 7. These are the men. Line up for tonight's 100 meters men's final. Welcome Nairobi, welcome Cape Town, welcome Johannesburg. Welcome Kigali. Kigali already are celebrating a gold medal won by Emily, the women's 5,000 meters. If you are in Garua, if you are in Douala, Emmanuel Eseme is on the track. If you are joining us from Accra, joining us from Kumasi or Tamale, Takrade or Bolga, Abdulrashid Samino and Joseph Paul Amwa are hoping to make Ghana proud. Abuja to Lagos and Port Harcourt. Chidera needs your prayer. He needs your support, either in silence or in tongues. Whichever means your prayer will get to him, make him faster on this track. He will welcome it. Men's 100 meters final.
And I do feel that every single one of these gentlemen at the line who have made it to the line have a chance. It's a very open final. I don't remember the last time I saw any final as open as this. Joe Paul Amwa in there. And you look at the contingent from Ghana. Ghana has a chance of double medaling in this one. You look at Eseme, who is the defending champion. It looks like it's going to be an absolute blockbuster. I think it will be very fine margins in this one.
Please, fine margins.
Keep quiet. Please.
How they finish will be essential. How you get off the blocks, your reaction will be critical.
Yes, and I'm sure by the end of the drive phase after the first 30 meters, a lot of them will still be in the running. Africa's fastest man is not here, by the way. Ferdinando Manyala is absent from this one. He holds the African record at 9.77 seconds.
The top end speed will be needed, especially in the last 30 to 20 meters, as these athletes line up. There we go. Set. And off they go. Off they fly. Abdulrashid Samino is in lane 3. Chidera is coming up. And then there's a John Paul Amwa. Makarau is also in contention. And it is Emmanuel Eseme. The Cameroonian has sent the fans in Douala and Garua in jubilation. What a way to finish it. What a way to come up there and deny Ghana gold on their home soil.
What a race. It was close and down to the wire. I think Joe Paul Amwa was in the mix. Samino seemed to have faded at the end. He had a very good 60 or 70 meters. It was all level halfway through the race. And just look at the end of it all.
The top end speed from Emmanuel Eseme is incredible. It was one of a kind. It was needed. He appeared to have been a man who was lagging behind, but when it mattered most, he knew how to finish, and he finished very well. Makarau found himself in that conversation. He has won it. He knows how to do it. On these tracks, he became the first man to win 100 meters gold medal when he staged the African Games in 2023. And now, a track he's very familiar with, he's back to win a gold medal in the men's 100 meters.
His semi-final wasn't too impressive. I didn't catch the time there, but I did feel that he had a point to prove. The lineup was stellar. Everybody was out there to win, and in the top end of the track, he showed his real quality. Leaned at the tape, just picture perfect to nick it. And I think that gold medal is very well deserved.
Rashid will be disappointed. Joe Paul will be disappointed. They had wanted to make Ghanaians proud. They had promised to make Ghanaians proud. With the home crowd cheering them on, they thought they would make Ghanaians proud. Bradley Nkona had actually put himself in a conversation for a place for a podium. But that never happened. Abdul Razak of Côte d'Ivoire. I am setting from Abidjan to Yamoussoukro. They were screaming their lungs out in support of one of their own to cross the finish line. But that never happened. Itami Kone, who had run in the women's 100 meters, found her way to the stands to throw her weight behind one of her own in the men's 100 meters final.
The Blue Ribbon events, they call it the 100-meter men's final. And the winning time, 9.98. We have our first sub-10 second run of this championships. But look at how tight it was. And just halfway through was dead level. Just look at how they accelerate.
This is actually a season's best for Emmanuel Esemi.
Just dipping under 10 seconds. And from lane 4, you could see the stride length just extend with this torso going probably past Joe Paul Amoah.
The Guardian athletes having a conversation with their coach Eric Nkansa. Eric Nkansa himself was a 100 meters athlete, part of Ghana's 2008 team in the Asaba Championship, part of Ghana's team in the Baboons Championship. Eric Nkansa, here to impart his knowledge on these young athletes who have taken over the baton of representing this country on continental and global stages.
Eko becho ake wobu noni wosumo be kome ejion shikenisa koni lahi sani akaba. Heba moje noni jiji oda ne eji tuebo alo tuefe mu kokobo ofe ni bibi je jale pena.
Lahi afabanfo jo shishinke jomino ake makwemi hino jodwan.
Good Conduct, Great Life is brought to you by
Indomie.
Tastes great. More Kivo inside. Kivo Gary Soaking Mix. Taste of Ghana.
Dream.
Hi, now let me share my wildlife experience with you at Safari Valley Eco Park.
Welcome to Safari Valley Eco Park.
Our electric shuttle pulled up and in no time our tour began. We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the Eco Park. We were greeted by experienced tour guides who took us through orientation and how to better enjoy the experience. Watch these animals roam freely in their natural habitat undisturbed by our presence. We saw zebras, sable antelope, brown crane, mara, silky chicken, nyalas, Shetland ponies, and so many animals I just couldn't keep up. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife, their behavior, and how to interact with them. I even fed them. We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Then we took a break to have lunch in this serene environment. All this amazing experience for this price for adults?
This price for teenagers.
It's a bargain. As the sun began to set, it was time to go back home, but not before dinner by the campfire. It's been a thrill of a lifetime, and I can't wait till my next visit.
Safari Valley Eco Park, bringing you closer to nature.
Hey, what's up?
Life. It's moving so fast. Yesterday I was in class 4. Today I'm almost in JHS. My shoes don't fit me anymore. My voice is deeper. I was watching cartoons, but now they say I'm too old for that.
The more things change, the more they'll stay the same. I still love you the same.
Come and sit, Dad.
In a world that keeps changing, Calipo still keeps making sweet memories.
I still love it.
Dad, I told you to have a sip, not to finish it.
Calipo fruit juice drink, making sweet memories. This advert is FDA approved.
As soon as I saw this Printex fabric, I knew that Dye Living could use this and it could fit in its African print, bold, colorful, and it revitalizes a space easily. We don't have to spend much money and make it feel fresh.
Maso.
Printex. Don't let hunger slow your vim.
Take chalk your hunger, then go get some toe chalk.
Chalk it with the great tasting Royal King cracker, made with butter and fortified wheat flour to keep you going with your burger level intact. Hey, Royal King cracker. Take chalk your hunger. This advert is FDA approved.
Gino Magic Pepper. Gino Magic Pepper and Onion. A delicious tomato mix with tomato, pepper, and onion. No grinding, no blending. Ya yin da da da. So pa mediane no abe. Come on, Gino, do your magic. And papa, no kunu abefi. Bring them back home.
Tasty magic.
And your daddy trying to kiss Gino Magic Pepper and Onion. Gino Magic Pepper and Onion. The magic that brings them home.
This advert is FDA approved.
Every woman deserves hair that looks and feels amazing. It starts with the right product. BO16. After relaxing, your hair needs serious care. BO16 Neutralizing Shampoo removes all those relaxer residues and restores your hair's natural balance. Itchy scalp, dandruff wahala, BO16 treatment shampoo will rescue you. Leaves your hair absolutely divine. BO16 detangling conditioner, no more painful tagging and breakage. See how smoothly the comb runs through. Now you know my secret.
BO16, express yourself.
This advert is FDA approved. The GC brand. It's all about
Hi, it's me. The one you poke, sip, and hopefully love. I'm your small reminder that growing up doesn't mean growing out of me. Trends come and go, but you still reach for me. I'm not just a drink, I'm that little sip that reminds you life can still be sweet. Calipo fruit juice drink, making sweet memories. This advert is FDA approved.
Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. The way it enhances the natural aroma.
New aroma.
New taste. Flavor ni taste.
FDA ACCRA incratui atu.
Every day we make choices. Some big, some small.
What would you be doing today? I want this or...
Every day, we make choices. And sometimes, choices that shape our hearts.
Hi.
Whether it's a long-term or short-term decision. The Lydia Ranger gives you the power to truly decide. With Lydia, you truly decide.
Fadi could be one of the athletes who could medal. This is a stage where you compete against the best. Equip yourself, the right experience for the future. Fadi has crossed the finish line. He's a champion. He has accumulated more points. This is the 9th discipline these athletes have had so far. Started with 100 meters. Then they went for the long jump. Long jump to short put to high jump to discus to 110 meters hurdles. Then they went for a pole vault. After the pole vault, they are here 1,500 meters. Liberia, Cameroon, and Nigeria are lining up for medals. It's a medal ceremony.
Les médailles seront remises par le docteur professeur Fred Howard, directeur de la Commission nationale des sports.
Third and bronze medalists representing Liberia.
Représentant le Libéria, troisième médaillé de bronze, Davis Telma.
Davis Telma won the bronze medal in the women's 100 meters. As indicated earlier, our eyes did not deceive us when we actually thought that the women's 100 meters.
Second silver medalist representing Nigeria
was one.
Chukwum Rosemary.
The board chairman of the National Sports Authority, Professor Fred Awa, is handing over the medal. Rosemary Chikuma, just as we indicated, finished second and not first.
First gold medalist, African champion
the gold
for
medalist.
100 meters women, representing Cameroon.
Première médaille d'or, champion d'Afrique pour le 100 mètres femmes, en représentant le Cameroun, pays de nos ancêtres, Collé Etame Evans.
Kole Itam finished 11.48. It was a photo finish with Rosemary Chikuma.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise up for the national anthem of Cameroon.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national du
We take the
Cameroun.
national anthem of Cameroon.
Thank you to Mr. Fred Awal,
Itami and Rosemary.
National Sport Authority Board Chairman.
Félicitations aux vainqueurs et nos remerciements au professeur Fred Howell, directeur du NSA.
Medals presented by Board Chairman of the National Sports Authority of Ghana, Professor Fred Awa.
And a victory ceremony.
Lecturer at the University of Professional Studies in Accra. Specializes in governance. Has been a lecturer in governance for more than a decade and a half. Up next is the men's 10,000 meters. Senegal have Kaduk Savani, Matayo Sumbe, Tanzania, Matthew Kipkoch, Kenya, Kelvin Chisang, Kenya, Silas Centura, Kenya, Samuel Simba, Uganda. Dolphin Shalimo, Uganda.
Ladies
Dan
and
Shibe,
gentlemen,
Uganda. Benjamin Fernandez, Tanzania. John
a very
Welly,
big applause
Tanzania.
for those guys
Simon,
who have
Eritrea.
participated in the decathlon.
Simon
Please,
Mepatu,
I want
Eritrea. Dawood Square, Eritrea. Antonio Teko, Angola. Hani Idris Hefsi, Djibouti. Cristiano Francisco. Is the men who have competed in decathlon.
Congratulations. Please have attention, please. All winner teams. The winner is invited for a short meeting after the last remain from the day at the finishing area. You are reminded to all winner teams. The winner is invited for a short meeting after the last remain from the day after the finishing line. So please take place.
William Ambosa of Ghana. Against you, Ethiopia. Dada Driba, Ethiopia. And today's Weku, Ethiopia. William Amponsa has been a force reckoned with in men's 10,000 meters. William Amponsa, arguably Ghana's fastest long-distance runner, recently moved to the United States. Briefly about William Amponsa. This is a young man who just as recent as 4 or 5 years ago was actually not known within the space. However, he's gone on to set the men's 10,000 meters record in Ghana. He won silver in the African Games 2023. He holds a national record in 10,000 meters set in April 2025, where he did a distance within 27 minutes 47 seconds. He holds the national record in a half marathon, which was set just as recent as January 2026. The half marathon was 1 hour and 01 seconds in 5,000 meters. William Amponsa
lane 722 representing Senegal, Kaouding Savani.
Has been excellent.
So big 722 in big 472 representing Kenya.
His personal best in the 10,000 meters is 27 minutes 47 seconds.
From Kenya, Kelvin Chinsan.
His personal best, which also happens to be a national record in the half marathon, is 1 hour 01 seconds. He holds a national record for 3,000 meters, holds a national record for 5,000 meters. Currently, ranked 156 in the world.
29, Antonio Teko from Angola. From Djibouti, and Idris Mercy. From Guinea-Bissau, Cristiano Francisco Mendes. From Ghana, William Amponsa.
For 1 week.
From Ethiopia, Agos Regio Karet, Demetri Gedatuwimba, and Tadetse Weku Gebresilasi.
The athletes are ready, the stage is set. They are ready to go.
On your marks.
20 athletes have lined up. Who wins the 10,000 meters final in the 2026 Africa Athletics Seniors Championship? There the gun goes, and there they go. They will begin to push and shove each other. They will jog. They will conserve energy. We have seen that multiple times from long distance athletes. The technique required in this event is an incredible one. Taking the final bed, heading onto the home straight. Very soon, we shall be bringing you medal ceremony. The men who competed in long jump.
The medals will be presented by Mrs. Wilhelmina Samoa, Chief Director of Ministry of Sports and Recreation.
Les médailles sont remises par Madame Wilhelmina Samoa, directeur en chef au ministère des Sports et des Loisirs pour le Canada. Troisième médaille de bronze représentant le Sénégal.
Third and bronze medalist representing Senegal, Ahmad Traoré.
The medal ceremony for men's long jump. Senegal. are the moments they've always worked for. Bronze Senegal, silver Senegal. The gold medal goes to South Africa. Luva Mayonga of South Africa. The Chief Director of the National Sports Authority, the Ministry of Sports and Recreation rather, she is expected to hand out these medals. And we'll be taking the national anthem of South Africa. But Senegal should be proud that they made 2 and 3 in the men's long jump final.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is rising for the national anthem of the Republic of South Africa.
Congratulations, South Africa. The new African champion in the men's long jump is South Africa's Luvo Mayonga. Senegal won bronze and silver. They are joined by Ghana's Chief Director for Ministry of Sports and Recreation, Mrs. Asamoah. The men's 10,000 meters, they have done 5 laps now. 20 laps more to go. Six minutes done so far. They've taken about 6 minutes to go 5 laps for the men's 10,000 meters. The lead right now . Joel Champo is on standby for an interview. But before that, the 10,000 meters athletes 20 of them have done 6 laps, but unfortunately, one of them has fallen off. Luciano Francisco Mendes. Unfortunately, he's out of the race. It appears he needs some medical care. But in the lead right now is Dan Kibet of Uganda. Dan Kibet. It's Uganda 1, Ethiopia 2, Ethiopia 3. Ethiopia is now in the lead. Across over to Joel Champion, who is standing by with a long jump Africa champion for a short interview.
All right, so I have here with me Luvo from South Africa winning the men's long jump, getting the gold. Luvo, for someone like you, you won the national, you reclaimed, you came back after 7 years winning in South Africa, and now an African champion. For you, I mean, someone who's gone through it all, tell us, how does it feel like?
Man, to be honest, it's the mixed emotion. You know, I'm so happy that I'm back, and I'm grateful to God. You know, God gave me so many opportunities in life, and I'm still standing today. Glory to the Lord.
Let's look at the jump. Walk us through this jump in particular, and really what stirred you to get this particular, point
You know, we've been working so hard, me and my coach. You know, we've been working for this stage. You know, like we take one competition at a time. Doesn't matter what the distance. We know there's a big distance coming. But today I had so much fun, and the atmosphere was great. You know, Ghana is beautiful, and the weather was great. You know, I did a couple of 4-no jumps, and it was the massive jumps, you know, to be honest. But I could manage to pull 8 meters, over 8 meters. The first one was 8 meters flat, and then the second one was 8.15. So I'm happy with my performance, and I'm looking forward to come back here because the reception is exceptional.
Okay, let's look forward to, other championship and hopefully the world title. What's the target for you?
Honestly speaking, I don't have a target. I just take one competition at a time. We'll see what the season gives me. But I'm quite confident on my performance. I'm performing for myself. I'm not performing to get more accolades. I'm just performing to give back to the people who love sport, you know, because I've been out of the sport for a long time, you know. People have been praying for Luvo Manyonga. Now Luvo Manyonga is back. I just want to give back to the community, to the people who love sport, that Luvo Manyonga is back. For them, I'm jumping for my people. I'm jumping for the continent. I'm jumping for the whole world.
Luvo, all the best.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Luvo Manyonga is the champion for Africa Athletics.
South Africa winning the men's gold when it comes to long jump. There's a
East Africa champion. Chidera won the bronze medal. And South Africa's Nkwana won the silver. Ten laps done for the 10,000 meters athletes. 15 more to go.
Second silver medalist representing Republic of South Africa.
100 meters will have Hamato women's ceremony. Ghana's Minister of Sports and Recreation, Kofi Idi-Adan, the man who has been one of the key architects in Ghana's organization of this championship, is handing out the medals. A proud Cameroonian flag flying very high.
First gold
just around the scoreboard.
African champion for 100 meters
from
man.
Egypt to Lesotho, Lesotho to Côte d'Ivoire, then we have Cameroon's flag.
Représentant le Cameroun, et Emmanuel Alambregué.
Emmanuel Eseme, champion. Africa. Receives his gold medal. Receives a handshake from the sports minister.
Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez me féliciter le peuple de l'hymne national du Cameroun.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise up if you can for the national anthem of Cameroon. Congratulations to the winners and thank you to the Minister of Sports and Recreation of Ghana, Honorable Kofi Annan, for the presentation of medals.
12 rounds done, 13 more to go. Most of these athletes are quite familiar when it comes to this event. They have done it under 30 minutes. They are hoping to do it under 30 minutes. In the lead currently, Matayo Sombe of Tanzania, closely followed by Ethiopia. Tadesse Weko keeping it close, ensuring that he doesn't give him the opportunity to fly. William Amponsa is part of the conversation. He wants to lead it. He wants to take advantage of the fact that Amponsa leads to the home straight. Benjamin Fernandi of Tanzania is in there. "14 rounds down, 11 more to go." It is a night to behold, a night to enjoy, a night of endurance for these men. Who will be African champion? Benjamin back in the lead. More to go. Tanzania in the lead. Ghana follows. In fact, there is actually Ethiopia before Ghana. Kenya, Ethiopia, Uganda. And I often enjoy the fact that these athletes display the utmost respect to one another. The sportsmanship on display is actually one of a kind. One grabs a bottle of water, decides to share it with 3 others just to keep all of them hydrated for this very race. It is a competition, but sportsmanship is the ultimate winner. 18 minutes done by these athletes. 9 rounds more to go.
At the first place, Nicolas
Ethiopia,
Côte d'Ivoire,
takes the lead.
7,285 points.
And it is the athlete
Second,
with number 326.
7,120 points.
Tedesi Uweku.
Third place, Mount
Who
Van
leads
Aert,
now?
Republic of South Africa, 7,029 points.
Uganda.
Fourth, Dia Sherif Boudoumi, Algeria.
Samuel Simba
6,892 points.
A discipline of pace, a discipline of energy conservation, a discipline of tactic. Calvin Chisang of Kenya. It is Benjamin Calvin Antedese. Dolphin Shalimo has added to the list of men who are in a contention, hoping to wrap up this race on the podium. Ethiopia 1, Ethiopia 2, Tanzania 3, Kenya 4, Uganda 5, Ghana 6. And it is Ethiopia that's come into.
Every day, we make choices. Some big, some small.
What would you be doing today? I want this or...
Every day, we make choices. And sometimes, choices that shape our hearts.
Hi.
Whether it's a long-term or short-term decision. The Lydia Ranger gives you the power to truly decide. With Lydia, you truly decide.
Every woman deserves hair that looks and feels amazing. It starts with the right product. BO16. After relaxing, your hair needs serious care. BO16 neutralizing shampoo removes all those relaxer residues and restores your hair's natural balance. Itchy scalp, dandruff wahala, BO16 treatment shampoo will rescue you. Leaves your hair absolutely divine. BO16 detangling conditioner, no more painful tagging and breakage. See how smoothly the comb runs through. Now you know my secret.
BO16, express yourself.
This advert is FDA approved. The GC brand. It's all about
Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef, ginger and garlic. The way it enhances the natural aroma.
Tasty Tom, yeah. I trust them.
And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken.
Me need also.
New aroma.
New taste.
New taste from Tasty Tom. New seasoning powder.
But then
flavor and taste.
FDA aji edradia inkratoe atumo.
The reason for choosing this particular Printex fabric, it reminded me back then when I was in JHS, a nostalgic feeling I had. I could take it to church, to a party, to a naming ceremony, even to a birthday. Maso Printex.
Eko becho ake wobu noni wosumo be kume ejon shikenisa koni lahi sani akaba. Heba moje noni jeji oda ne eji tuebo alo tuefe mu kokobo o fe ni bibi je jale pena.
Lahi afaba fujo shishinke jomino ake makwemi hino jodban.
Good conduct, great life is brought to you by
Indomie.
Tastes great.
More Kivo inside. Kivo Gary Soaking Mix. Taste of Ghana.
Also tonight, Institute of Economic Affairs calls on government to reject a proposal by Goldfields Limited seeking a 20-year extension on the